Now, since we're looking at web, we're gonna look at how a race condition might happen in a web context. So imagine you have this PHP software. What it does is it takes a user from the session, and a product that the user wants to buy was transferred via getParameter. So this script then gets the price of this product, 20 euros, and then it gets the balance of the user by querying the database, the global store. Then it gets from the database the balance of this user, for example, 100 euros. Then it checks, is the balance greater or equal to the price? In this case, the user has 100 euros, the product costs 20 euros, so this is true. Then we calculate a new balance, is the old balance minus the price of the product. Then we assign the product to the user, meaning that, okay, user has paid for it, we will ship it. And then we save the new balance to the database. So our old balance was 100 euros minus the price, so minus 20 euros. New balance is 80 euros. So now the user has 80 euros. Well, what happens if the user issues the same GET request at the exact same time? Well, what could happen is the first thread of the PHP interpreter runs until here, till 0.5, and then the scheduler tells him, okay, your processor time is over, now it's another thread's turn. Now the second thread runs, because we issued the same request twice, it runs the same code. So it runs and runs, it also fetches the price, and then it fetches the balance again. So in this thread, the balance variable is 100 euros, and in this thread, the balance variable is also 100 euros. And then it reaches this if statement. Now the scheduler comes again and says, okay, it's thread 1's turn. So thread 1 calculates the new balance, which is 80 euros, assigns the product to the user, so ship the product to the user, and then it saves the balance of 80 euros back to the database. Well, now it's the thread 2's turn again, and thread 2 still has a balance of 100 because it fetched the balance from the database before the scheduler interrupted it. So it calculates with the balance of 100. Price of the product is 20 euros, so the new balance is 80 euros. It assigns the product, so ship product to user, and then it saves the new balance to the database, which is 80 euros. Now you can see where the problem is. The user bought the product twice, it got shipped to him twice, but his new balance is 80 euros. So he only paid for it once. Hence, he exploited the race condition. Now I want to mention that this doesn't only happen in single core system, of course. I introduced this with a scheduler example, where the scheduler switches. But imagine this is a multi-core system, and those two code snippets with the two requests actually run at the exact same time. Then of course, the race condition can happen as well. Because if they at the same time fetch the same balance, they both have 100 euros in the balance variable. So race conditions happen more often in multi-core systems or in distributed systems than in single-core systems. But in both cases, they're possible.